So you broke up with your gal, right? Bad breakup. It's officially over. There's no coming back from this. That's tough. That's tough. Breakups can be really tough for us men. I said in the previous video, I personally think that men love women way harder than they'll ever love us. If you don't know what to do, man, you can really spiral out of control. You know, this is going to be the 3 ways to move on after a breakup. I think this is something you have to do. So the first thing you're going to have to do is break all contact with that woman. Because, you know, us men, we put a lot into our relationships. You know, we really try to make it work. We genuinely do care about these women. We really do love these women, and we try to do so much to make it work, even if it goes against what we truly believe in. You know, we'll be willing to do that for that woman to prove to her how serious we are to make it work. But if she doesn't want it to work, it's not gonna work. You have to accept that she's out. You have to break that contact to keep yourself from relapsing and potentially end up begging her. If you beg a woman or some shit like that, that'll only make her pity you, you know, and that's one of the worst things ever, because then she'll probably start looking at you like you a bitch, or looking at you like you just a weak ass dude. Then she'll probably tend to lose respect for you, which is one of the worst things. You never want a woman to lose respect for you, because once they lose their respect, they'll never get it back. You will never get their respect back, and their relationship will always be different. So first of all, you have to break that contact. Have to break the contact. There's no way around that. The second thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to delete all the pictures. Yeah, that's right. You got to delete the pictures, man. That's another one of the hardest things about a breakup. And the reason you have to do this is because when you see those pictures, it's going to tempt you to want to contact that woman. You see the pictures of y'all smiling at the fair. You see the pictures from family gatherings and things like that. It only reminds you of the good times. You know, you will immediately forget about all the bad times, all the negativity that you guys are going through. And you may tend to start to believe that maybe after some time has passed, you will probably, you know, change your mind. But 9 times out of 10, that isn't what happened, man. You have to be strong enough to delete those pictures, man. And I know it's hard. I've been there, man. It's really tough, especially if you love her, especially if you care about her, man. It's really tough to delete all of those memories and let that go. But it's definitely it's a necessary part of moving on. You'll never move on if you keep the pictures. Just like you'll never move on if you know, you and that woman are still in contact with each other, you know, because you may end up trying to get back with her. And, you know, at that point, you're starting the cycle all over again. It's only going to hurt you in the end, because women always have more options than we do until they hit the wall. But that's a whole different topic. The third thing you have to do, and final thing you have to do after a breakup, you have to take some time to yourself. This is your time to just sit down and reflect on what happened. Focus on your hobbies. Focus on yourself. Focus on working on yourself and working on your life and becoming a better man. You know, all situations aren't meant to last. Sometimes a lot of these things happen for a reason, and you have to figure out where you went wrong as a man and accept that and be accountable for the role that you played in you guys' breakup. You know, we do, just being honest, you know, we fuck up. You know, I fucked up. You know, and I had to hold that as a man. That's a part of being accountable. You're not a man unless you're accountable for the shit that you're doing. You can acknowledge where you went wrong. You know, so just take some time. Don't be too quick to deal with any other women, because you run the risk of, you know, damaging her and your past situation bleeding over into the current one. I've been through that bullshit too, trust me. And that sucks just as much. Because if you move on too fast, you know, you so accustomed to the last woman, everything this current woman does is just going to remind you of the last one, or something that she doesn't do, but the other one does. It just will remind you of that other person. And, you know, you may potentially push somebody away that could possibly even be better for you. I've been there too. So, yeah, man, just focus on yourself. You know, Don't be too quick to deal with any other women because you run the risk of damaging them, and that's not really gonna help you move on. You know, trying to fill that void after you've broken up with somebody, you just put another person in her place. That's not really gonna fill that void. So, you know, it's just best to just shut it down for a little while until you make sure you get yourself together, and then you get back out there. You know, I know this can be a touchy subject because, you know, us men, we don't really talk about our emotions because, in my opinion, nobody really gives a fuck how we feel, especially if you're a black male. Nobody cares that you're going through a breakup and you might be depressed. Nobody cares, you know. That's just the way that it is. Nobody cares, you know. So, yeah, just a short video, man, for the guys out there that might be going through a breakup or whatever. You got to go through it, man. It's the only way you're going to get it over. You got to go through it. And you got to have enough. You got to be strong enough, man. You got to be strong enough to delete them pictures and not contact that woman, man. It could be really tough. One of the worst things happened to me, man, is going through a breakup and I was just starting to work. That shit is so fucking painful, man. That shit is so fucking painful because you're not supposed to be on the phone. You can't really be talking, you know. So I hope you guys get through it, man. If you're going through a breakup, I hope this video helps somebody out there. You know, as usual, it's your boy KaoMinerva, man. I'm signing off. You guys be blessed, be safe, have a great day. Peace.